Hello everyone, Neeraj this side, and in this video we will try to explain some of the things in Angular, some of the hidden things in Angular, right? So let's start. If you are familiar with Angular, you have already seen this kind of structure before, right? In which we are having an observable, and with the help of async type, we are displaying the data in that observable, right? And over here, it's nothing, it's just a HTTP get call. We are getting an observable from this get call, and we are assigning this observable to this observable, data observable, right? In which we are displaying the data in HTML from this observable like this way. Correct? Okay. So let me tell you some of the things which you can get from Angular. So I hope many of you have seen this let I equal to index, right? To get the current index of the element uh, from the loop, right? Okay. Now apart from this, you can even get the first element of the array, right? First element of the array in the sense whether the element uh, which we are looping through is the first element or not. Let me show you how. Now suppose if I want to give let's say I want to give a red color text dash danger to the first element, right? First element. So if this particular element, if this first is true, right? If this is true, then this class will be rendered, right? If this first is true, then this class will be rendered, and if it is not, then this class will not be rendered, right? If you're not familiar with ng classes or different ways of applying ng classes, don't worry, we'll have a different video on it, right? Okay, so for now we can think of it as this is the name of the class and this is the condition whether we want to render it or not. So let's see, and we'll save this. So we have the first element in red color, right? Quite easy, right? Okay, the same way we have the last element, right? So this is last. Same, we have let e1 is equal to e1 and let odd is equal to odd, right? Now, okay, so let's apply different classes for these conditions. Now suppose if for the last element I want to give text dash su plus success for the last element, and sorry, for the last element, and let's say I want to give text dash info for even rows, and let's say text dash warning for odd rows. So let's see it in action. And now as you can see, this is the first element. We have red color. This is an odd row, so this is an odd row with warning yellow color in it, and even rows have blue color in it, and the last element will have green color on it. It's not there because the class is overridden, I think, with this warning class, right? So that's it. That's all the various content or all the various things which you can get from ng4, right? There are various use cases where we want to apply the classes to the first element, like for when you're creating a carousel like Bootstrap and Angular way. At that time, it is quite handy to get the first element, right? Or if you are applying different paginations, and the first element you want to give a class in the starting. So in that cases, it is quite handy, right? Okay, so let's see something else, right? Now suppose if I take this up data, and over here we will have a condition njf plus s data, right? So it will work as expected. Okay, now suppose if you want to implement pagination in this table, right, then I hope many of you have already done it in a different ways, right? But today I'll show you a different way of applying paginations, right? Okay, so let's start. Let me prior to that, let me show you one thing, that in this ng4 you can apply a pipe, right? Pipe is there, its name is slice pipe, right? It is same like the pipe which is there in JavaScript. or the function which is there in JavaScript array.slice, right? To take the first element is the starting index. So let's say I want to start from 0 and the second parameter is the end index. So suppose if I want to take 10 records at a time. So now we'll see we have top 10 elements of the array. Quite easy and the new, right? Okay, so this will be the secret sauce of pagination. Now let's try to apply pagination. So we have go to get bootstrap and search for pagination over here. Pagination, and let's take this one. Let's paste it over here. So this way we have our pagination, right? Now suppose uh, let's work on it and see how many pages we need. So basically we need ng for how many pages we need. We need the total length of the data, right? So total data dot length and the number of records. So for now I'm hard coding it to 10. Suppose I want to take only 10 records at a time. So this many pages I need, but this won't work. Why? Because this is a number, right? This is a number, this is not an array. So we have to somehow generate an array out of it. So let's say get array from number. This is a function, and in this function we will pass let's say the length of the data, right? So create a function over here, and then this function will have the length, and what we'll do is we'll generate an array out of it. So it will return a new array of length, right? And what we can do is we can map to it is such that return, and it will have a comma I, return I, right? So if you're not familiar with this function also, let me see whether it works or not first, right? Before explaining to you, let me be confident whether it is working or not. Let's say and we don't get anything. Why? Let's see why we are not getting anything. I, this is I, we're not getting anything back because this is I, return I. So okay, let's see, we don't need this thing. So from this function we are returning this element, right? And we'll see we don't have anything for now, right? What we can do is we'll have an index, current index, as this function will return an empty index of this particular length, right? It will be an empty index, so it won't have anything in it. So to get the data out of it, what we'll do is let I equal to index, and over here we can simply I plus 1, so that it will be p numbers. So we have not a number over here, so it's I data dot length, data is up there, we're not getting get array data dot length, let I equal to index, and we're showing I. Okay, sorry, let's say I n, right? So now we have exactly many of the pages, but this is not the correct way, as I forgot to apply 10 over here. Now we have 10 pages, right? Exactly 10 pages we have, right? So 100 records, 10 pages. Okay, so let's remove this slash 10 pages. Now what we need to do is to the slice function where we have used this should not be hard coded. This should be something like start index, and this should be get last or get end index at, this will be calculated, right? So let's say find index, right? Start index and end index. So let's go over here and let's see is equal to 0 and index equal to 10, the starting case, and we have a function over here update index which will have a page number in it, page index in it, right? And what we want to do is this dot start index is equal to uh, page number, page index into 10. So if it is 0, then the start index will be 0. If it is 2, page number is 2. So page index will be 1. So 1 into 10, 10. So starting index will be 10. And same way we can have the end index is equal to this dot start index plus 10, right? Okay, and let's use this function. When we want to use it, we want to use it on click of it. So let's say on click of it, we want to update, we want to pass index, page index, so which is IM. And in this way, you'll see if you click on 2, and this is a simple pagination in Angular, right? Quite useful. Okay, so that's it for the video. If you don't understand anything in this video, comment, tell me what you didn't understand. I'll try to explain it to you in more clear way as possible, right? And if you like it, do share with your friends who are in Angular. It will be helpful for them. Subscribe to my channel, like my page. Thank you.